Can you see that? Look, they put a red carpet out for Echo Yankee Zulu. It's the first time I've ever had a red carpet with Echo Yankee Zulu, so thank you very much.
Oh, you're kidding? Oh, well, we do it for all our customers in Darwin.
I love it. I feel special.
In the previous episode of Over the Top, you would have seen me leaving my hometown of Melbourne bright and early in the morning to fly right the way across the continent of Australia. It was over 11 hours of flying with 3 refuelling stops, flying over some of the most remote, rugged, unforgiving but stunning terrain. The final leg saw me landing at Darwin International Airport, which is where I am today, ready to take Echo Yankee Zulu out of Australia for the first time ever.
So that's all good?
Yep. Hi, Michael.
Greetings, chums.
I'm going to be flying this next leg with my good friend Michael, who's not only another pilot, but he was also Australian Geographic's Adventurer of the Year after he flew his single-engine Sea Ray flying boat around the world. Michael's got a ton of experience on what it's like flying your own aircraft from one country to another, so I'm going to be leaning on that experience and expertise as I finally take my own aircraft and fly it out of Australia to a brand new country for the first time ever.
Michael, I see land.
Go and say it.
Land ahoy!
You can tell by the way we're dressed.
Yeah, do we look like aircrew? Got shorts on and everything. There's the Pearl Flight Centre here at Darwin International Airport. The guys here are helping me out with the crossing across now to East Timor. It's nice to have a space like this where you can just stretch out, relax. It's air conditioned as well because it's about 30-something degrees outside. So Sevi's helping me out here. He's given me this wallet of documentation that I need to fill out. What's in here?
You've got some crew declarations, which are like your incoming passenger cards that you would normally do for Border Force. Pretty much the same questions, it's just a different format for crew. The other thing we've got in there is the disinfection spray certificate as well.
What I have to do, I have to spray the insect spray when I'm in flight?
Yeah, that was the old procedure. Now we spray it on the ground pre-departure. And you don't have to use the whole can either. They usually say about 5 seconds, and especially for an aircraft of your size, it won't take much at all.
Is it horrible?
It's not that horrible, but a can that size would probably do the fair most of an airliner, I would say.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow. We've submitted the flight plan. We've got the documentation on the way home. The final thing that we need to do as well, though, is clear customs on the way out.
We've organised an off-terminal clearance today, so we're really lucky we don't have to go through the terminal. Border Force officers, they're going to come down here, look at your passports, check your faces, and then they'll do the paperwork when they get back into the office.
So that's all good?
Yep.
Thanks very much. Thanks for making it easy. Okay. How easy was that compared to queuing and all of the other stuff?
Yeah, that was really good. So thanks again to Pearl Flight Centre because they helped us out here. This was probably about 2 minutes, just giving the passports over and back again.
And they've prepared all the paperwork beforehand.
Which
so
is good.
By giving them all this a week ago, it's all done, it's easy. Your plane's fueled, red carpet's out, let's go.
Victor Hotel, Echo Yankee Zulu, Darwin delivery, g'day, cleared to Delhi via amended route, VFR route 1, maintain 2000, squawk 1742.
Cleared Delhi via amended VFR route 1, 2000, 1742, Echo Yankee Zulu. Victor Hotel, Echo Yankee Zulu. Right, so initial altitude is 2000, what did we file? 8.5? 8.5, yeah. Yeah, good.
Echo Yankee Zulu, line up on runway 29, crossing a dash 8 ahead on Bravo.
Line up and brake on 29 and copy the traffic, Echo Yankee Zulu.
Echo Yankee Zulu, runway 29, cleared for takeoff, make right turn.
Runway 29, clear takeoff, right turn, Echo Yankee Zulu. Runway flaps away.
Echo Yankee Zulu, contact departures, 123 decimals, very g'day.
1230, Echo Yankee Zulu.
So the engine's just, it'll happily climb all the way to 8.5?
Yes, I'm leaning back on the mixture a little bit just to reduce the fuel flow. Yep. Because otherwise it's just too much fuel as you lose the altitude. Fuel pump, the boost pump on just to keep all the vapour out the lines as well.
Ah, gotcha.
And yeah, it just sits there, happily sits there, climbing us up.
Nice.
1,000 feet a minute.
Echo Yankee Zulu, turn left heading 330, vectoring for separation.
Left 330, Echo Yankee Zulu.
Echo Yankee Zulu, resume navigation position at 13 miles north of Darwin, track direct to dot.
Navigation direct tow dot, Echo Yankee Zulu. Direct tow dot, activate GPS steering.
Oh, yeah.
That aircon is
It's good, isn't it? Yeah, it's good.
Echo Yankee Zulu at 40 miles, identification and control services terminated. At 40 miles, frequency change approved. G'day, Stephen.
At 40 miles, identification terminated and change of frequency. Can you just let us know what the best one to go on to will be?
Echo Yankee Zulu, best frequency 118.15.
Okay, 40 miles, 118.15, Echo Yankee Zulu, thanks.
the in-flight catering's pretty impressive, Steph.
I can take no credit for this. Again, this was the Pearl Flight Centre guys who put this together. I've not only got a delicious sandwich and fruit snack here, but I don't know whether you can see that vegan label on top as well.
I think, no, apparently this goes here.
Oh, it's a legal requirement for going into East Timor that you have to wear a vegan. What have you got?
Neanderthal.
No, not as a sticker. What have you got for your sandwiches?
Oh, it looks like chicken salad. I think we're clear of cloud now. You know, just remember we're VFR, so if we need to go to 10.5, we don't need to ask anyone.
Yeah, that's true. But after this point,
After that, we're clear all the way.
it looks pretty good straight ahead, doesn't it? This will be a fun sequence on camera of us just sitting here bunching away on our sandwiches.
Did you?
Yeah, we might just turn that on.
Yeah, I think so. You see this tip over here?
Yep.
That is the end of Australia.
Oh, awesome.
So once the wing passes that, we are heading off into international waters.
Oh my god, okay. Yeah, first time I've taken this aircraft further north than Darwin. First time I've taken this aircraft outside of Australia. First time I'm going to East Timor. So this is a big deal for me.
I know it's a massive deal for you.
And what happens at the other end then?
So the other end will be equally helpful, but nowhere near as efficient.
Okay.
And it's a small airport, and I don't think there's any commercial flights around the time we're arriving. I think in your normal day-to-day flying, you would normally fly IFR if you're going between towns.
Yeah, generally, especially airports I'm not familiar with as well.
The benefit of flying VFR today is we can't be guaranteed of radio coverage on VHF all the way to Timor. So a lot of people do actually temporarily put an HF in for a trip like this, but really there's plenty of others who do what we're doing, which is you file VFR. When you do a flight plan, you have to nominate the spot. There are official crossing points. So you can see now we're heading to Todot, and that is the official spot where we can cross, and we trek via that point. And once we cross into Timor, we'll try to call them.
And that's just to let them know that we're in their FIR. That's not a clearance per se, because
for Timor it's not. There are some countries that when you pass into, you need to be contacting them before you pass in. A good example being Israel.
Oh yes.
Yeah, right. Like very, very strict envelope with a code in it. Blah blah blah.
Oh no way. But you have to read back on the radio. That's very secret agent stuff.
Yeah. And but I can't talk about that. And
got an hour and 45 until we get to our destination. Hour and 12 minutes until we get to that waypoint that Mike was talking about, Todot. I might have another sandwich.
yeah, I think you should.
I'm still hungry.
Timor Common, good afternoon. Victor Hotel, Echo Yankee Zulu is a Cirrus, maintaining 8,500, crossing Todot, and inbound for Dili. We'll be trekking via Patbo, and we'll update ETA as we get closer. Now, I wouldn't expect a reply.
Yeah,
We're a bit far.
bit far out.
Yeah. Now, our next freak.
Michael, I see land.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's always a good moment.
Go and say it. Land ahoy!
Land ahoy!
So I
I'm
think,
wondering, through there?
look, I think over the top here feels good. I mean,
Yeah,
I think where we are is fine. So I just maintain this heading.
that's what I was thinking. I'd do the same, Michael. I reckon just past these clouds.
Just
then we'll-
makes me feel better.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, I
I'm the
agree.
same.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I'd start a descent all the way down to 2.5.
We can drop altitude quite quickly if we
have
need to.
Yeah.
Well, hello, East Timor. First time I've seen it.
Dili approach, good afternoon. Victor Hotel, Echo Yankee Zulu.
Station calling Dili approach 122.9. Ready check, how do you read me?
Victor Hotel, Echo Yankee Zulu, read you 5.
Station calling Dili approach 122.9. Reading you 2. Say again.
Victor Hotel, Echo Yankee Zulu, Cirrus, inbound from Darwin, 4 miles, southeast, descending, estimate at Dili, 38, and tracking via Juliet at 37.
Victor Hotel Echo Yankee Zulu, clear visual to Dili via Juliet, runway 26, wind 310, 08 knots, temperature 30, dew point 25, units 1009er.
Thank you, Michael.
That's right. That island is a Toro.
Oh, that's where we're going to go.
Yep.
Nice.
as we come over. So yeah, you can see.
I can see the statue. Yeah.
The statue is actually magnificent. I'll probably make you walk up there before dinner tonight.
Yeah, let's do it.
Down there in this bay.
Yep.
Our hotel's down,
That's down
in
here.
that bay. Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Echo Yankee Zulu is Juliet, descending through 1,800.
Echo Yankee Zulu, copy. Contact tower 133.9.
Tower on 133.9. Echo Yankee Zulu. Dili Tower, top of the afternoon. Echo Yankee Zulu is on 3 mile final 26.
Total Echo Yankee Zulu, continue approach.
Continuing approach, Echo Yankee Zulu.
But the good thing about the Cirrus is if you want, you can really slow it down.
Total Echo Yankee Zulu, runway 26, clear to land, QNH 1009.
Cleared to land 26 on a 1009er. Echo Yankee Zulu.
Well, we're here. Well done. Good job. Thanks for your help. Thank you for doing the radios as well. It's always nice to have another pilot on board as well.
You know, it's so rare for me, but when you have it, you think, oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
Our boxes are in the car here, our passports. Okay. So we'll just tie down the plane. Yeah. And do you want us to walk over or get a lift with you?
Do you want to leave with me? Okay, no problem.
We can get a lift.
A lift will be good.
Yeah. Okay.
A lift will be good. Have you got air conditioning in there? Yeah, lift will be good. And we're in East Timor.
Yes, we've made it.
We finally made it to East Timor. It was a good flight coming in. We had to lose quite a bit of altitude coming in the last sort of couple of miles, but pretty good landing in the end. We've been greeted by the team from MAF here as well. The handlers are down here just giving us a hand with the aircraft too. We are going to get it refueled, but not now. We're actually going to get the aircraft refueled tomorrow, I think, but we're still just working that out. But for the moment, Echo Yankee Zulu has a new home. Welcome to East Timor, little plane. So this is GA baggage handling? This is. Can you even say you've been in an international airport if you haven't used a baggage carousel and a trolley? Absolutely not. I should be helping you.
No, really, I know my role.
So we've cleared customs, we're here at the airport now. It's just a little delay because we're waiting for immigration to actually release us into the country, and it appears that immigration has gone to lunch. I think that's my fault because we were actually supposed to land here at 12:30, kind of got in about 12:45. So rule number one, if you are flying yourself around internationally, try and be on time. That definitely helps. But the immigration guys are being really nice about it. I think they're going to break from their lunch and come and let us into the country, which I'm grateful for.
And which is funny because we're the only flight today.
Yes, that's true. There's no one else here.
At the end of the day, as the sun was going down, Michael did in fact make me walk up all of those steps to see that statue of Jesus. It was baking hot, there were like a million steps, but he was right about that view. And then I had a couple of nights in East Timor. I took a flight across with MAF to one of the islands. I made some new friends.
Bye guys, thank you, bye.
I had an awesome tuk-tuk ride. And I just took some time out to explore this really fun and friendly island.
Hello. Hello.
That video of my time in East Timor is actually going to be on my other channel on Steph's World, but coming up next on this channel in the next episode of Over the Top.
Victor Hotel Echo Yankee Zulu, we are negative, two-way communications with Brisbane Centre.
Don't open the door, don't open the door.